for such a treat in just a few minutes. So gather around, call your friends. Yes, this is something we've never, ever done on a Facebook Live video. Wouldn't you say, Mandy?
I feel like I should be taking my shoes off.
We have done that before, so that's a good place to start. Now, real quick, we're going to get to the forecast, and then you'll kind of hear. So stick around, tell your friends, tell them you're watching, because you're going to love it.
97 ZOK Weather is brought to you by McDonald's. Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu with McDonald's favorites for $1, $2, or $3 at participating McDonald's.
A little bit of snow mixed in with a few of those rain showers, especially this morning.
Snow and rain!
This afternoon, temperatures today up near 43. Some minor accumulating snow possible tonight in the west.
Right now it's 36.
Guess what, y'all? Cirque Du Soleil is in town. You know, the show's coming up this week. Corteo is the production. We have a performer from the show. Head to your Facebook account, whether it be on your computer or your phone right now, because we're doing a Facebook Live video and there's going to be a performance. I don't know how this is going to work, but it's about to go down in our green room.
I'm ready to do some tricks.
Facebook Live, head there right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Harvey, right?
Hello.
Well, the way you say it's better. Say your name again.
Harvey.
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 It sounds better.
Harvey.
Harvey, this is Mandy. I'm Steve.
Good to meet you again.
Is this the typical, like, I mean, do you have to weigh 91 pounds to be in the business that you're in?
How long's a piece of string? It depends what you do.
Wait a minute, he told you how much he weighed? Because
No,
I
no,
asked and he wouldn't tell me.
I guessed.
Okay, I was like, I asked.
I guessed.
I asked because I think I might want to squat him or maybe deadlift him.
Wow.
You're so cute. I just want to put you in my pocket.
There you go.
So,
Your big pocket.
let me ask you a question. Like, so performer obviously is a word that you would say. For those of you that are just joining us, Harvey is one of the performers in the Cirque du Soleil production of Corteo that's coming to the BMO this week, and there are tickets still available. You call it performers, but truthfully, you know, when our business card says content provider or radio personality or disc jockey,
Right.
What do you call what you do?
Well, I mean, definitely a performer. We also consider ourselves artists. We usually in Cirque du Soleil, where you've come from is, especially acrobats. Acrobats come from a gymnastics or type background. So,
Okay.
for example, me, I'm a trampolinist.
Okay.
And then to take from what I used to do, which was just perform as a competitor,
Okay.
and then to bring that into the circus world, you need to become a performer. So,
Okay.
so it's all good and well being able to do the tricks I used to do,
Right.
in a competition, but I now need to be able to do tricks in a way that it entertains the public and in a more of a theatrical way.
And I can't wait, and I don't know if your son was into this much, Mandy, but you know, my daughter's 12, she'll be 13 here shortly, but there was a period of time after she learned how to do her first cartwheel and then round off, there was probably a 2-year stretch where more than half of my daughter's life, she was upside down.
Oh yeah.
Because she was like, we'd go into Walmart and she would just do these like round offs all the way down. I'm like, baby, you got to stop before you get to the end. Someone could walk around and you kick them in the face, you know.
Sure.
So we got her involved in tumbling.
Okay.
And I wonder for, like, you know, a lot of parents who put their kids in stuff like this. This is ultimately the kinds of things that your child could do, is perform in something like a Cirque du Soleil show.
I mean, for sure. I think Cirque du Soleil is. For sure. When I watched it when I was younger, you have this idea that Cirque du Soleil is filled with these alien people. You know, like these people. They're not normal people. They're people from like a different planet.
Can we be honest with you? The first Cirque show I saw, you and I talked about this. It was at Treasure Island for a long time in Vegas, and it was real naughty.
I was in.
Zoomanity?
Yes, that's the one.
I wasn't. Okay, all right.
It's one of my favorites.
You mixed the two. You mixed the two. Zoomanity is one of my favorites, but the one in Treasure Island, I was in that one.
What was that one called?
The Stare. It's the oldest Cirque du Soleil show.
Okay.
Wait,
my bad.
Zoomanity is in New York, New York.
Okay,
That's the one.
my
Yeah,
bad.
I've seen that.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends in that one, but I was
Okay.
in the one in Treasure Island,
Which I have seen.
which is
Okay.
the original Cirque du Soleil show.
Really?
It's the first Cirque du Soleil show to ever be on the Strip.
Is there like a dream Cirque du Soleil show? Like, I know you've been in a few, but is there one that like people aspire to do?
Yes, there is.
Which one's yours?
Corteo.
Ha! All right, so
I know my publicist is loving that.
okay. All right, so the show, I don't know why I can't remember. I know that there's two. Are there two performances? Or is just one?
Well, it starts Thursday the 5th.
Thursday and
then there's shows on Friday and Saturday.
That's right. Okay. All right. So you are in a large part of the show, and one of the things we ask that if you can come into our building
Right.
without all the stuff
Yeah.
and do something that would make our jaws drop.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Mandy up in the air. She's gonna flip 3 times, and I'm gonna catch her on my shoulders. You ready, Mandy?
I'm ready.
I'm getting behind the camera for this one.
No, I'm kidding. Right.
He's gonna get on my back, and I'm gonna do squats
Okay.
until he tells me to stop.
I don't know if that dress would take all of that.
I can just take my
shoes.
shoes. If I take my shoes off, I can do it.
No,
We'll
I'll show you
let him do
something.
the
I'll
tricks.
show you guys something that. Okay, so here's a circus thing,
Oh,
and there, just.
that wow.
He didn't even come close to the ceiling.
And I thought I was going to kick in the chin and everything.
No,
so
there it is.
How many times do you say a move like that is happening during the show?
I don't know how many of those there are. There are many of those. We have a lot of acts that have a lot of flips in.
Can you stand on your hands for a long period of time?
I can.
All right. Well, why don't you do that real quick, and we're going to get down here with you.
We are?
I think so. Yeah. Hi. Don't forget, Corteo comes to the BMO. If you follow me, dude, this is going to get really weird. Comes to the BMO in a couple of days. This is my friend Harvey. You see him? Maybe later you get to see him back on his feet. I'll get out of the way now. Have you ever tried to stand on your hands before? Can you do it?
Not since I was like 7.
Not since you were like 7.
And
That
no,
was
I will not try
fantastic.
today.
Now, for those of you that have kids, this is unlike that Zoomanity. This is a show for all ages, right?
For sure, absolutely, yeah.
And what's the story that it tells? Because I mean, they all tell a story. I mean, different than say the one that's Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
which my sister's seen like 4 times. She says is amazing. But they all tell a story.
Yes. Well, we have a clown. His name's Mauro. What I do love about the show is we actually use a lot of the times throughout the show. If you hear the clown say a name or say to someone, he uses our real names. Like he actually addresses us on stage as our real names. Okay. But you have a clown that's it's a funeral, and he starts on the stage, and the show starts with saying, you know, I woke up I was in the bed, and he kind of dies. And then it's essentially the story of from the moment he dies to heading to the light, and it's all of the and that journey from that to that. It's all the people he meets along that journey, and all of it, and it kind of goes through his. It's kind of almost like, you know, when you say you're about to die, you see these flashes of your life.
Yeah.
It's that idea. You know, it's the different people you see his childhood. So you see him very young, playful. There's a bouncing bed scene where you have all the kids on the bed, and the beds are trampolines, and you have these guys doing flips on it. It's amazing. And then you have all these different characters that he meets along the way. You have some darker moments, some lighter moments. But I mean, either way, the whole thing is filled with very, very impressive acrobatics.
It's kind of a beautiful story if you've never been to a Cirque show before. Obviously, what you see is beautiful, but the story itself, too, kind of matches all the acrobatics and the work that you're doing. Thank you, Harvey,
Thank you very much, man.
It was great meeting you. You guys can go squat each other now.
I still kind of want to do it. But I mean, it's cool. Think about it, though. I could take my shoes off.
I'm not ruling anything out.
Okay, let's do it. You wanna?
I guess I'm still rolling on this.
Because of my attire, we'll have you do. Have you piggyback now.
You know what? You can. Yeah. Okay.
Do it. Get on.
Yeah.
Do this.
So
Come on.
what are we doing?
I'm gonna piggyback you, and then we're gonna squat.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
I figure because of my attire.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Are you ready? Is anything about to fall out, Tony?
You can squat me, but then I'll squat you. Okay.
Okay.
1. We'll do at least 5.
Feel the
2.
bird.
Get it. 3. 2 more. 4. Strong legs.
What is he, my personal trainer?
5. You killed it. Nailed it.
Yes.
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 Winner. Feeling strong? Feeling strong?
Yeah,
How
feel
many
good, feel
acrobats
good.
have you ever squared?
You're the first.
There you go.
Yeah.
Happy to be first.
Okay, I could have done more.
Yeah.
All right.
Your face is twitching.
It's the espresso. It's the coffee adrenaline.
Wish I had that espresso.
Come on, lay on the ground. Let's do some deadlifts.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.